Hello, hello, hello. It's your girl Paula Marie, aka the Ebony Biz Diva. I'm excited to be here with you today. We're going to take some time and we're going to talk about that good old travel Thursday. So let me share my screen. I think I'm already sharing, but I just want to make sure you see this video. The link inside of my TikTok is in the description for you to be able to see this in all of the glory. You got to go to that TikTok because the song behind it is everything. We are talking about all things Puerto Rico, and we are talking about all things Puerto Rico starting July 2022. So let me just break this down for you, right? This is me on vacation at a beautiful house on the beach, right? And it's going to loop back around. This is me on a trip, on an excursion, and this is actually the beaches in Puerto Rico. So I wanted to give you a little bit of taste on that. We went hiking inside of, and we went to a waterfall, and then they jumped off the waterfall. Now you see that I said they jumped off the waterfall because I don't jump in water, I stand in water, and water has to come no higher than my chest. Okay, so and then a picture at the bottom is of a photo shoot that we actually went on inside of Puerto Rico. So we're going to do professional photo shoots as well because we have to commemorate the damn thing. Okay, welcome inside of the Mind Body Business Retreats loop. We are streaming live on multiple platforms, and I want to make sure that you understand that right now is where we start thinking about what we want our summers to look like. I know that there's a lot of things going on. There's a lot of things going on that's messing with our schedule, and it's hard for you to plan, but I need you to, with your heart and with your soul and with your spirit, I need you to understand that proper planning is going to be your best friend if you want to have amazing experiences and pour into yourself during this time frame, point blank and the period. So we're talking about Puerto Rico. We're talking about July 2022. If you are watching this live, please in the comment section give me a hello. Okay, make sure that you give StreamYard your permission to be able to use your ID, because I won't know who you are. Like, I see somebody's watching, I see a couple of people watching, but I need y'all to hit me in the comment section. Let me know who you are. Say hello. So we're talking about Puerto Rico in 2022. Now, I want to talk about why it's important to start early with your travel. I've got about 3 tips to give you in terms of your travel. And in case you didn't know, let me let you know that we will be going to Puerto Rico in July of 2022. There are payment plans available, but every day that you lose is a day that you're not able to get that coin together. So if you're interested, I want you to click on the link that is scrolling underneath me, because that is going to give you access to be able to jump on our live weekly Q&A calls. Whatever questions that you have about traveling, especially to Puerto Rico, which you don't need a passport for. So let me eliminate that off the break. Okay. It is a U.S. territory. And so I went last year, and I went last year without preparation and had an amazing time. Baby, okay, on this Travel Thursday, let me tell you, I've been preparing for this trip for the last 6 months. I know exactly what I want to do with you in order to have the amazing experience. I want to make sure that we are nurturing our souls and we're having experiences as women that we cannot duplicate anywhere else, because we're going to be in that place together in that one time. I also want to make sure that we are pouring into ourselves. There's going to be daily Pilates sessions in the morning by the beach. Let me tell y'all what that feels like to wake up and smell the sea, right? Smell the ocean as you are inhaling deeply through your lungs and exhaling all of that negativity out. I'm telling you, you're going to leave everything in Puerto Rico and you're going to take all the yumminess back with you. July is the perfect month for you to reset. That is why this is called the Wellness Reset Retreat. We're going to eat amazing foods that is prepared with the most exotic spices, right? We're going to open up your palates. But no worries. If you're not a foodie like that, okay, there's some restaurants that we know in the US that are going to be right around the corner, right down the street. But let me tell you, baby, everybody in Puerto Rico is super friendly. Everyone in Puerto Rico wants you to have a great time. They are really, really interested in making sure that we really get the experiences that we need. And I keep saying the word experiences because that's what we're cultivating. We're cultivating experiences because we're resuscitating the dollar inside of their world. And so they are part of the US. And in order for us to be able to thrive, especially during this time, we need to be able to circulate those dollars, baby. So get into it. I need you to mark your calendars for July 2022, right? And I need you to click on the link that is in the description, mindbodybusinessretreats.com. Check it out. But there is a link in the description for you to jump on our weekly Q&As. I'm doing weekly Q&As. So whatever questions that you have, don't ask them to yourself in your head right there. I want you to jot them down and join me during our weekly Q&As. So let's get into it because we only got about maybe 6 more minutes. I want to give you a couple of travel tips. And let me tell you something about travel, baby. I love me some good old travel. Now, I've been to Egypt. I've been to Thailand. I've been to Dubai. I've been to Africa. I've been to Italy. Child, I, I've been to Greece. I love to travel because when you travel to other places, it really helps you to put your whole world in perspective. It helps you to understand that the thing that you're running and fighting for over here just ain't that damn important. It really helps you to decompress and to relax. And if you've never had that experience, you deserve that experience. Let me tell you, you deserve that experience. If you've never had the experience of being in a space where things look different, feel different, taste different, right? You deserve to have that experience. And we have what? February, March, April, May. You got 4.5 months to make those payments. So listen, let me tell you why you need to be thinking about your summer now. And I know you're not, because we had a snow day today. Baby, wasn't no snow today, but we had a snow day today. I'm thankful. I'm thankful for all the snow days that I get while I'm working for that good school system. However, we ain't had no snow today. So it gave me time to think about how can I help to support anyone who is struggling with nurturing and pouring into themselves, because you cannot continue to pour into others with an empty cup. I wanted to figure out what is the number one reason why people are not traveling as much. Why are we not traveling as much? And why is it when we travel, we're traveling small? Why are we traveling small? Okay. We deserve to travel bigger and we can afford it. We can definitely do it on a budget. So I wanted to break down like those barriers for you. I wanted to ask you to dream, like close your eyes really quickly. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Y'all know I got to do some Pilates when I'm with you, right? Give me a deep inhale through your nose. I want you to fill your lungs with as much air as you can possibly feel it. And when there's no more room, I want you to press that air out through your lips as if you are pressing it out through a straw. And I want you to do that 2 more times whenever you get tight, whenever something makes you a little anxious, right? I want you to just close your eyes, sit still, and I want you to take that breath in, just like I told you. And I want you to take that breath out, just like I'm telling you now, okay? And that's going to help you to kind of calm the jitters, right? Now that you are calm, you are open to receive what I've got to give you. Let's jump into why we need to be traveling and why we need to be thinking about it today. All right. So the reason why you need to really travel, well, let's think about this. Planning 6 months to a year in advance is the minimum, especially if it's for a bigger trip, a trip that you normally don't take, a trip that you need more preparation for, a trip with a group such as this. Now, I only have 5 more slots available. I am only taking a small number of people. We are staying in our own house. So we're renting a house. We're going to be inside of our bubble. We're staying right on the beach. It is absolutely gorgeous. I can't wait to show you more in the next couple of weeks, and you'll start to get glimpses of that. But the reason why I chose to stay in a house is because we need our own bubble and we need to cultivate our own wellness experience. And in order for us to do that, we need to shut out the outside world and we need to focus on the things that are important, which is you yourself, right? So make sure that when you jump into any travel, you understand why is it important to you and how it's going to grow you and make you better, make you stronger, right? Make you more effective, more efficient, make you happier, like make you more joyful, make you more peaceful. I need you to pull the adjectives out of the air of how these vacations are going to impact your life, not just your experience on the trip, but when you get back. Each and every time that I go on vacation, I come back different. I just come back different. I come back different because I've had the time to just shut out my day to day and really focus on me and fun and be a kid and be a woman and enjoy things that I normally don't get to enjoy. And because I was able to indulge, I come back refreshed and I come back with new energy and new vigor and I come back ready to get it. And so if you feel like you're always on E, sis, let me tell you, this wellness retreat is going to be your best friend. And not only are we going to be moving around, shaking and baking, but we're going to be on this island, okay? We're going to be doing some excursions. We're going to enjoy that nightlife. Like, this is going to be where girls' trip meets wellness retreat. Boom. And it's a good time by all. So, we want to start planning about 6 to 12 months in advance. Now, I will tell you, I was planning this retreat while I was in Puerto Rico last July. I already knew what I wanted to do, how I wanted it to flow, what I wanted it to look like, what I wanted to cultivate in terms of that perfect experience so that everyone got what they needed, right? So when you sign up, and the link is underneath, go to www.mindbodybusinessretreats.com. When you sign up for the live Q&A, I need you to answer those questions because those questions are going to help me to make sure that I personalize this experience for my tribe, for my Puerto Rico tribe. I want to make sure that I am prepared for you. And I also want to make sure that you have the things that you need, that you require, and that you desire on this trip as well. So, in terms of planning and why you need to plan in January of 2022 for the summer of 2022, you need to be prepared. Hold on, let me take a drink. I forgot to put the Problem Slayer link in the description, but I'll definitely add that at the end so you can get your coffee cup too, along with the other Problem Slayer swag. But you want to be prepared. It also gives you something to look forward to. Now you got to go. Now you got to go. So all the things that are happening in your world that may take you off kilter, they don't matter quite as much because you got to go, honey bunches of oats. We're going to Puerto Rico. We're going to Puerto Rico. Okay. So you want to make sure that you keep your eye on the prize, that you know exactly what that prize is, and you can push through to get to the end goal, which is getting on that flight and landing in Puerto Rico. Now, speaking of flights, the airfare now is super cheap. Getting airfare right before a trip, the closer you get to it, you notice the prices will always be a little bit higher or a lot higher. The more advanced that you plan out, you can really get some really great deals. And so if you're planning this on a budget, you also want to make sure that you are going to be able to get the great airfare, land at the right time so that we can have the shuttle to come and pick you up and bring you directly to our private villa. Okay. So you really want to start searching about 6 to 12 months in advance, but you want to buy at least 2 to 3 months in advance. So that's the goal. So let's start searching now for airfare, just so that you're not surprised by the rate of it, so that you can start to stack your coins if you need to, so that you can start to understand that this is an expense that's also going to be that needs to be taken care of. So we're looking for airfare now, right? But we're going to start buying about 2 to 3 months out. So that's going to put us right around April. April and May is when we want to start looking at airfare. April and May. And I will tell you that it's going to be to your advantage, because I actually went round trip Rico for $300. So the airfare is not a lot. It's not a lot. And there's really great ways that you can save. I've got some professionals that are going to come in and help you to be able to get the best rates for your trip, so that you don't feel like you have to do that alone. So if you want to do it, fine. But if you want help and assistance in finding the best airfare, we're going to help you with that as well, because we want everybody to be relaxed so that they can enjoy their retreat. All right. Also, you don't have to worry about the accommodations. Like I said, we're staying in a private villa. We're going to be right on the water. While we're there, we're also going to have a professional photo shoot. The photo shoot is necessary because the photo shoot actually commemorates all of your fabulosity as a woman. The photo shoot is necessary because it captures you when you're at your most restful state, right? When you're at your most joyful and jubilant state. So the pictures are necessary so that you have something to look back on and remember how fly you were in sunny Puerto Rico, July of 2022. So I'm excited about that. Now, y'all know I love taking a good picture, honey, okay? I love taking a good picture. So at the end of the day, I got you. You're not gonna have no, don't. I know some of you are thinking I don't take good pictures. Not on my watch, baby. I got you. You're gonna take amazing pictures on my watch. I'm gonna make sure that every shot is going to be fabulous. And I look, you better ask somebody about me because that's what I do. Right. Also, we're going to be having some amazing excursion experiences. And eating at some really incredible restaurants, right? The thing about Puerto Rico is that you can move around and it doesn't have to be super expensive. So to be able to do this on a budget, right? And to be fabulously fly at the same damn time, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So that's my spiel. Okay. You want to make sure that you really start to get into your summer travels now, right? And if anything that I said to you interests you about coming to Puerto Rico with me in July for our wellness reset retreat, where we're going to have fun in the sun, we're going to have professional photo shoots, we're going to do excursions, we're going to have all types of fun, nightlife. We're going to enjoy that nightlife, honey, because we're grown. We grown. Let me say that one more time. We grown. Okay. So we're definitely going to be in those streets having an amazing time. But I want you to also understand if this is the reset that's going to help you to push through to the remainder of 2022. And when you join, honey bunches of oats, we're going to start that reset before we get there, because it's important for you to start to tap into some things about yourself that you need to take stock in before we get there. We just can't do everything in 5 days, 5 nights and 6 days. We just can't do it. So that's why we're going to do it bit by bit, piece by piece, on the way there, while we get there, so that when you come back, you've got a plan in place of how you want your world to move physically, emotionally, right? Psychologically, spiritually, that your heart had time to rest, right? And that your spirit had time to take a breath. That's the most important thing. Resets are required in order for you to keep going. And some of you are not resetting. You are not pouring into yourselves and giving yourselves the opportunities to have these amazing experiences. But baby, I got you. I'm so excited. So I'm done. I'm done. I'm so done. I just wanted to hop on and give you a couple of tips. I wanted to put a bug in your ear, and I wanted you to kind of let that thing marinate a little bit. And I hope that I see you inside of our live Q&A. Inside of that Q&A, you get to ask any questions that you have, and I also break down the entire lay of the land of what we will be doing day by day. And also, there will be some room for us to cultivate and create some other things as well. Because when you fill out the questionnaire, I'm getting information about you, baby. So I may have to add a couple of things and detract a couple of things based off of the things that you say in your questionnaire that you need and that you want and that you desire. So this is going to be the best girls trip ever because it's going to be focused on you, your health, and your wellness and your peace, because peace is the operative word that we're all searching for and wanting and needing in 2022. We're going to get it, baby. We're going to get it. All righty. It's your girl, Paula Marie, a.k.a. the Ebony Biz Diva, a.k.a. Black Girls Do Pilates Too, a.k.a. Only One Biz Diva. Hey, I want to see you in Puerto Rico. And if you feel like this is out of your reach, I need you to show up to the Q&A. There are payment plans available. And there's some incredible discounts that are waiting for you inside of the Q&As as well. That I don't, and these are unadvertised discounts, because if you're interested enough to sign up for a live Q&A, then it means that you're interested enough for me to support you in as much as I possibly can. So I'm excited. I can't wait to see you. Have an amazing travel Thursday. And I'll see you next week when I talk about some of my other travels in this world during my 52 years of life, honey. I'm telling you, it's going to be a great year. We're going to get it on and pop, 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 pop. Peace, y'all.